Okay, the first few people I talked to about cruise ship jobs and everything, I stated clearly and said, you need to be very careful. You know, the world now is changing very fast, and everyone is using every means to make sure that they get some money from people, especially vulnerable guys. Anyone who is not serious, who is not careful, sorry for using the word serious, who is not careful about his online presence, then you are vulnerable to getting scammed. On cruise ship jobs, there is also too much scammers. Not necessarily that you'll get scammers from somewhere hiding and then they will write an email. Even persons like me, people who are even on cruise ship, they can even scam you. Those people who are already on the ship, they'll believe that oh, we are accessing the HR, we can now talk to the managers, they will use all these means. But let me tell you something, it's a lie. Cruise ships will not look for go to HR and say I recommend somebody. No, that's not how they work. There is only one process, and they have repeated several times, and I've talked about these things, and I will keep reminding you because some of you don't even listen carefully. This is what is supposed to be done. Apply, do the interviews. After the interviews, you'll be told whether you passed or not. Apply through an email, official email address. Please, most of the websites from companies, cruise ship companies, they have written down there, be careful of malicious and scammers. Do not pay for any placement. Look at this conversation here. Look at this conversation that I had with this lady here. She's telling me there is one of the cruise ship companies, I don't want to mention, there is one of the guys who is working, one employee who is telling people, okay, here there's a way I can recommend, there is a system we can use, you can recommend someone, but before you do that you have to pay me like 150. Is it 150? Let me show you guys. Let me show you this conversation. It's 150. He said 150,000. And yes, this is it. I said okay. He said this is what he said, what she said, that okay, after the conversation from our group, the lady said there is one of the members in one of the companies. He says he joined cruise ship early this year and went for vacation on December. Now he is back on board with that info of recommendation. He said he can recommend someone who is not an employee so that they can employ him. So he said I'll hide the company, he said, and he went as a barista. So I asked, he recommended someone and got hired? I say I don't know that. What I know is that 7 Kenyans remaining to close the national hiring. I put there an emoji. No worries. This is the conversation she sent me. The guy is telling her, no worries, if you have 150,000 Kenya shillings ready, then I start the process. Then he says, if I finish, actually Kenyan slots is almost finishing. This is what the scammers use. They'll always tell you there is an urgency. And I've told you the same. Mark the words. Cruise ship will not take you very fast. This one here is a scammer. So he says, if you do it haraka yako itakusaidia sahi, tuko wa Kenya 29, wamebaki 7. The first, he's saying, quickly, you need to do this quickly because we are only remaining 7 and then they close. These are the charts. I told him, this is a scammer. He is stealing from you, and whoever will listen to this is dumb. I have friends working on this company, and I've never seen such. So please be careful. Be careful, guys. Cruise ship companies will never ask will never ask you for money. Cruise ship companies will never ask you candidates for money. There is nobody on cruise ship that can recommend someone and say, okay, I have a friend who is a friend who is a friend of a friend that is doing a good job, so I recommend him. No. It has never happened. And this bullshit, it starts with if you are also not clear. Guys, do not be so desperate. Do not be so desperate. Someone is going to milk you money that you'll never recover in your life, and then you keep on crying and saying these jobs are fake. If some of us came here through straight, legit process, you can do this also. Just be patient. What is the rush for? What's the rush for? If you don't have your CV, make sure you have your CV. Make sure, take your time, look at your CV. What are some of the missing items? If you don't know how to make one, take time and learn. These jobs are still here. Take time and learn how to make a good CV for yourself if you want. And if you're in a rush, give someone to help for you. Of course, it's not for free. Then the second thing is, if you don't have a cover letter, learn. Google is here for free. Go to Google, search, read some of the cover letters. What are some of the keywords? What are some of the IPI indicators? What are some of the indicators? What are some of the good CV implications? Okay, you can do these things by yourself. The only problem is when you are stuck in your mind, when you start looking like you're desperate, that's when now scammers now come in. If you know you don't have experience, take your time, go somewhere, do volunteer somewhere, and don't forget recommendations. Don't forget recommendations. It's easy to volunteer. I don't think there's a company you can go and ask for volunteering for 3 months and then they say no. Even if it's part-time, even if you go there 2 hours, 3 hours, I don't think you can fail to get one, so that you can learn the basics, depending on the position that you're looking for. If you don't have that, if you feel there is something that you need to learn, even if it's an online certificate, then go to Allison, go to the Waiters Academy, a YouTube channel that is here on YouTube. I'll post the link in the description below, or I'll make sure that I mention him, the YouTube channel here. It's the Waiters Academy. Okay, the Waiters Academy, it's there. The Bariters Academy, look for these opportunities, look for them. They are here on YouTube. And then make sure you learn the process. Go slow. Learn from, ask friends, what do you do? How do you do your job? How do you start in the morning? What are some of the things you do in the morning? What are some of the things I require? They'll tell you this. And also research for yourself. We may not tell you everything, but we may give you a way of how to play around, how to get things straight and forward. Sometimes I get these messages like this, and then I get like, I'm sad, I get mad, because how many times will I tell you guys? Someone wants to take almost 150,000 Kenyan shillings from only one single person. What about 20? Like, take for example, if I was the one to do this job, to tell you, okay, I can recommend it to my MBHR, and you know this job, and the person is saying, first of all, he gives you confidence. First, he knows you are vulnerable. He promises you heaven. He makes sure that it's quick business, and then he gives you trust. Okay, that's the thing. He tells you if you're not going through, they will refund your money. He gives you an account number. Who is this that has an account number to deposit money for a big company, a cruise ship company that's owning over 15 ships? You are just an employee. Who is that is having an account number that you can drop in your money? Think. He's not even a second officer. He's not a third officer. He's not even an engineer. He's not even leave alone even the captain. He's not even a security personnel. He's not even a manager. He's not even a supervisor. Leave alone that, a supervisor. Who? People get conned because of lack of knowledge. Listen, guys. So do not be desperate. And I'm telling you, if you're looking for this job genuinely, do not resign. I repeat, do not resign. Do not resign. Keep yourself safe. Look for this. You'll travel the world. You'll come here. You'll also enjoy. You'll see how open, and the process is always open and equal opportunity for everyone. If you want to be scammed, then you position yourself to get scammers, then you'll get scammers. If you position yourself to get a genuine job, you'll get a genuine job. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. It's not late. It's not late. Don't think that now we are here, we are finishing all the money. No. Don't think we are here, no, we are now successful. Some of us even Maybe you can be seeing people working on a cruise ship, but they're not using even them. They're not even successful. They're not even making it. Maybe they are not. The money is not helping them. Think. Just awaken yourself and think positive. Be secure. Always ensure that you look for information. Try to search online. Try to look for this information. Go to websites. We share a website for free on our WhatsApp group. We share so many information for free of charge. Some of you go through these things. You are just on WhatsApp group. You go through, but you have refused to understand. I'll beg you. Tonight's video is to make sure that you guys stay safe. Stay safe. You can never stay safe if you are already desperate and hanging up. I get so many messages for guys who are very desperate, and someone is telling you, I can pay you for anything. If I was the one to milk money from you guys, then I could get a lot of money. Then I could scam everyone. But I'm not doing this because I know it's genuine. Some of you, you're desperate, you're looking for a job, you don't have money. Then if you come in my inbox and then you tell me, Ernest, I can pay you anything, how much you want, I'll pay you. I don't want your money. I'm just sharing this information for free. Follow the right track. Always be alert. You'll get the right job. This guy here is going to make millions of money from you if you're not careful. And maybe he is not even on board. He might be just within you, around you, because he knows, oh, okay, they have found some guys here. There's market somewhere. Okay? So be safe, be clear. On a WhatsApp group, do not get confused. Always ask the admin and ask questions in an open. You'll be safe. See you. Ciao.